Hey guys, how's it going? Today, check this out. As always, I'm always looking for new projects and I like old things. So, what's this little guy? Well, this is what is this? Jefferson model 601 power hacksaw. I just picked this thing up like literally an hour ago. And I carried it down in my basement. It weighs maybe 100 pounds with this stand here. But this is a nifty little machine. If you guys, I know a lot of you older guys have seen these before, but a lot of younger guys have probably never seen one of these things before. I bought this thing because I've kind of always wanted one, and I never really, I don't know, they're kind of hard, you don't really see them for sale that often. I mean, you do, but not that often. And they're kind of a specialty item. They are the precursor to the bandsaw, I think. Don't quote me. But anyways, all it is a power hacksaw. So back and forth it goes. I'm sure if you guys want to take a look on YouTube, you can probably see some of these in action, but you stick your piece in here and it gravity feeds down and it cuts your piece. And then this guy's got an automatic on-off switch on it, so which is kind of cool. And it works. But anyway, so what am I going to do with this guy? Well, I got it here tonight and I got it down here, and I think what I'm going to do, it's a little rough, it's dirty, but I don't know yet. It obviously has some rust here. This looks like it was either chrome plated or polished at one time, but it still has quite a bit of a lot of the original paint on it. Minus the clamping system here, which is kind of cool. It's a pretty simple system. It's just two pins, if you can see that. Just two pins that slide in a T-slot, and then there's grooves on the top where it locks it in place. So that's kind of cool if you can see that. And then this handle spins, of course. And then here's our little, let me get this guy out of the way. Put the kickstand up. This guy goes back and forth. And you clamp your piece in there. And look at this guy, if you can see that. That's a little depth gauge, or depth stop. So if you want to cut several pieces the same length, that's kind of cool, you can do that. This guy is ran by a little 1/4 horse electric motor. I'm not quite sure what the deal is with that, if I'm going to keep it or not. It's a little rough. This whole thing is seen better days, but I was told as of like 4 or 5 years ago they still made these guys. They're made in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. I hope I pronounced that correctly for all you Wisconsin guys. I always used to say Eau Claire, but it's probably not right. Anyways, what's kind of neat about these guys is it's a motor driven with a V-pulley to this jack shaft right here, and on my side here it's a gear drive, and then the gear drive goes out to this eccentric, and then the arm that just here's the the main body of the hacksaw, and then this whole thing just slides on this arm here. So it's kind of cool. It's old technology. They don't cut super fast, but they're, I don't cut that much stuff, and this is going to cut a hell of a lot faster than what I can with a cheap, chintzy little hand hacksaw. So I'm kind of excited to get this guy going. Let me show you the belt here. This is the belt he gave me with it. So it's pretty, yeah, that used to be a V belt. I asked the guy when I first looked at it, I was like, is it a round belt? And he's like, oh, he wasn't sure, and he's like, oh yeah. I looked at it and I was like, yeah, it used to be a V-belt, so not much left of that guy. So I'll have to get a new V-belt. But other than that, I mean, it's all functional, it's all here, and everything looks great on it. But I think I'm going to clean this thing up, see what it looks like, and then decide after I get it cleaned up if I want to paint it or not. It kind of looks, I don't know, we'll see, I'll clean it up. But I'm kind of excited to have this thing because I don't really have a bandsaw or a power hacksaw or anything in my shop here. And this is a perfect size little machine to get on into my basement. Like I said, I just carried this guy down here. And once I get this thing all cleaned up too, I'll show you guys how it's running. Before I decide on whether I restore it or not, I'll clean it up and I'll get it running. And then I'll show you how this thing works. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen these things, but for those of you that haven't, it's kind of cool. So anyways, yeah, check that out. One more machine to add to my little shop here, and it's a nice little machine. If you guys have been watching my channel, you see myself been sitting right here, and it's almost done. Let me see what I got left on it. I don't know. I got my couple of my chucks cleaned up, and I think I just got to dial in the tailstock, which I've been planning on doing here for a week now. But I'll do that, and then I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do a whole overview of that thing quick. But that's beside the point. So, anyways, check out the photos here that I'm gonna post up here on this video, and we'll get this guy rolling, and I'll show you what it's like next time we go. So, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions. So, watch the photos and see you guys next time. Stay safe on your machines and shoot safe. I'll see you next time. Thank you.